What's up, party people? About that last video I made, I just got to clear some things up. All right. Firstly, Sugar Hill Gang came out in '79. I don't know why I kept saying '89, but they came out in '79. So correction there. All right. And secondly, now about the video and me talking to myself. Like I've told my wife 3 times that I do videos. Now I don't know if she don't believe me or if she keep forgetting. But now granted, she don't know about the channel, and it's not that I'm keeping the channel from her. It's just like I said, the channel is just a journey for me, and I've really been a loner most of my life. So that's just something I'm going through. Excuse me. But most of the times when I'm sitting out here, I'm either doing a video, I'm working on some music, or I'm out here with this look. Well, hold on, let me show you. Can I turn it around? That's gonna go back. Okay, I can't turn it around. This little guy right here. Can you see him? Pick your head up, man. Pick your head up. Pick your head up so people can see you. Can you see? Hey, come here. This is my little buddy right here. Emmett. This is YouTube. YouTube, Emmett. Alright. But yeah, that's mostly the reasons why I'm out here. But for some strange reason, she still thinks that I'm just out here having full conversations with myself. Oh man. So she worries about me sometimes. But anyway, another correction was like toward the end of the video, you heard me say go away. And I wasn't talking to my wife. My phone was dying. So the message popped up that it was only on 15%. So I was trying to hit it, telling it to go away. Like I wasn't talking to her. But that's to clear up the last video. And something else I wanted to talk about was the difference. Well, not the difference, but I see a trend happening, or I see us, or I see the scales changing concerning democracy. And I see a lot of people willing to give up their freedom in order to be free. And what I mean by that is, like, take for example, The Matrix. Like I said, if you're familiar with The Matrix, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not familiar with The Matrix, I'll try to explain it to you. But in The Matrix, there was The Matrix and Zion. So you could take the blue pill or the red pill. Red pill brings you to Zion. Blue pill keeps you in the Matrix. You go about living your life. Now, the thing about Zion is, like I did an earlier video explaining what it takes to keep freedom. Like freedom takes work. Freedom takes work. It takes dedication. It takes fighting for it sometimes. Sometimes it takes dying for it. And the people that chose Zion, as you see, it took work. Like everybody had responsibility, people had accountability. There was still a military presence in order to protect that freedom, and people died for that freedom. Whereas in the Matrix, you really didn't have to worry about all that. Now, Cypher, he decided to choose being free over his freedom. He was tired of the accountability. He was tired of the responsibility that came with maintaining freedom. He wanted to be free. He wanted somebody else to take responsibility for all that, somebody else to take accountability for all that. Pretty much, he didn't want to have to deal with the bullshit that comes along with trying to maintain freedom. So he did what he did. And that's what I'm talking about. Like some people, or I'm starting to see people willing to give up their freedom and let somebody else dictate their lives or their decisions so they don't have to deal with it, or they don't have to deal with the bullshit that comes with it. Like basically I'm seeing a turn between democracy and authoritarianism, or an authority figure. And that worries me because that's not America. That's not what this country was founded on. That's not what the forefathers came over here and tried to establish and fought for. And that's not what a lot of people and a lot of soldiers have died for. I mean, that is what they died for, to maintain freedom. But like I said, it just seems to me like more people would rather somebody dictate to them what they should do, how they should do it, what they should think, what they should feel, over having the freedom to make those decisions for yourself. Because with making those decisions, there comes accountability and responsibility. So there's a lot of people that really don't want to deal with the responsibility of it. They'll rather have somebody else take care of all that. And like I said, to me, that's not freedom. They're looking to be free, but that's not freedom. And for me, I'm with freedom. Like I'd take the red pill all day. Like whatever bullshit that came with it, like I'll deal with Zion. I'll deal with the food. I'll deal with whatever I gotta deal with as long as I have my freedom. But that's just me. That's me personally. I'm not judging anybody else. I feel everybody else have their reasons. But I'm just seeing a growing number leaning toward wanting to give up their freedom in order to be free. Like I said, free of responsibility, free of accountability, because they don't want to put the work in to maintain freedom, or they don't want to be responsible. And like in movies like The Matrix or Handmaid's Tale or The Hunger Games, or if you're familiar with a movie called Equilibrium, society went more towards the free aspect of it, a more of a military and government rule. And before that was just science fiction. I mean, it was just stories. But now, like, I don't know. I don't know. Like before, I never thought that we would be even looking in that direction. But like I said, from what I see, well, at least in this country, I don't know, maybe we're just worn out from the work and responsibility of freedom. Maybe after all these years, people are just weary of responsibility and accountability. And they're just looking to live. But there's a big difference in how you live. And like I said, I remember my pop asked me a question. I was around 12, 13 years old. And my pop asked me a question. He said, would you rather live on your knees or die on your feet? Like I said, I'm 12, 13 years old. So even then, I knew I don't want to live on my knees. I'd rather die on my feet. I ain't trying to bow down to nobody except the higher power. But well, I understand now that he was trying to explain to me that living on your feet, you're gonna have to fight for it. Or you might have to even die for it. But it depends on if it's worth it to you. And like I said, I just see like the scales tipping. Like it used to be more for freedom than any type of dictatorship, but like I said, it just seems to me like more people are leaning toward like they wouldn't mind the dictatorship just to keep from having to deal with accountability, responsibility, or the bullshit. So now all those stories ain't so much science fiction anymore. They're a possibility. But I don't know. Excuse me. Like I said, I'll take the red pill all day. Well, let me know what you think. Would you choose the red pill or the blue pill? Would you work and fight for your freedom? Or would you give up your freedom in order to be free? Free of a lot of the hard choices. Free of the accountability and the responsibility of your choices. And just let somebody else make those choices for you. So let me know down in the comments. All right. Y'all be blessed, be safe.